Hey, what's going on, y'all? So we're back in Final Fantasy VII Remake for PC. Now, I just want to talk about this scene here. Now, spoiler alert, by the way. Go ahead and stop this video if you haven't played this game or whatever, because I'm about to spoil some stuff here. But I think so far I have found the most photorealistic Unreal Engine graphics in this game. And it's actually Aerith's house, or mom's house. And as you can see it right here, and it kind of caught my eye, and actually it caught my laptop's eye first because it was starting to cry, because the graphics is pretty decent. Now, this game was developed 2015, 17, and it took them 5 years to make this game. So, you know, this is not groundbreaking, I would say, not like Red Dead right now, but it's still pretty good considering how old the game is. It came out last year, 2020, on PlayStation 4, but it was being developed for quite a bit in Unreal Engine 4. Now, again, I think so far, by far, in the game, this is probably the most photorealistic environment or assets I've seen. And you can probably tell because Cloud is kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. Is like, what? I'm cartoons. I look like cartoon compared to everything else in here. And what's exciting about this is if you look at the environment around you, and if you've been in the Quixel Mega Scans library, you're gonna start noticing that, you know, technically, if they would have upgraded this, you could have probably retextured or used some of the Quixel Mega Scan stuff and replace some of these stuff, like the rocks, especially if you look up right here. Look at that. You can replace that with Quixel Mega Scans, and this is what kind of excites me the most about if they make Final Fantasy VIII in Unreal Engine 5, because FF7 has a lot of indoors and metals, but Final Fantasy VIII had a lot of outdoors and forest scenes and all that stuff. So my hope is if they can just remake FF8 in Unreal Engine 5, then that would be really cool. Now, it's kind of cool because I actually haven't played a lot of Unreal Engine 4 games recently. You know, aside from Back 4 Blood demo, in this game, I haven't played any Unreal 4, so it's kind of nice to see for me to see Unreal Engine, you know, in an actual game instead of just looking at an editor and, you know, looking at the graphics there, because this is, you know, for the most part, you know, like supposed to be optimized, right? Additionally, somebody did mention that the resolution is actually not native. I guess it's kind of related to your frames per second, so I have to look into that, but it still looks pretty good. And this is 4K 60 frames per second right now. So let's go ahead and go inside. See right here. Pretty nice. Let's go inside here. Look at that door right there. Again, if you're into Quixel Mega Scans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. With all these props in this house, with the floor in this house, although the floor doesn't look that bad. I know, I'm not gonna finish that question. Making a movie. But, you know, a couple of things you'll notice, though, is I think this is still majority baked lighting. Because, I don't know, if you look at the shadows or the props, they're kind of just like, I don't know, they don't look right to me. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, a trash can right there just doesn't have that nice shadows to it. Contact shadows, grand shadows. Again, with Unreal Engine 5 and Lumen, that's going to change in a couple of years. 2 or 3, 5 years when games are coming out with Unreal 5. It's just going to look fantastic. And again, if I go to the kitchen here, you'll probably see some stuff here that, again, with Quixel Mega Scans, you know, one day they're going to start using those assets, photorealistic, 3D scan, photogrammetry stuff, pumpkins and all that stuff. I can see the potential of what Unreal 5 could look like in the future in a game like this, and it's pretty exciting, to be honest. It is really exciting here. So let's move up here, and again, Cloud's sticking out like a sore thumb because he's, you know, he doesn't look as photorealistic as the assets and props and environment, but, you know, he still looks pretty good. For a 5-year-old game, still looks pretty darn good. Got some reflections in here. As you can see in the vase right there, you don't really see his reflection, so that means it's probably baked reflection in there. Although in the TV right here, you do get a little bit of reflection. Somehow you see his kind of like hair. It looks like it's broken down to 4 tiles as well. It's just kind of funky. You know, look at that. That's kind of cool. Got some picture frames, some wood. Yeah, this looks really good. Let's go move upstairs. That vase looks really good. Man. And these walls right here, pretty nice. Looks pretty nice and real. I mean, oh man, this is really good. And I wonder if those are, 3D scan assets, to be honest. I mean, they could be, potentially. But again, with Unreal 5, you're going to have nanite, high poly. You can import a bunch of high quality assets in there. And I'm telling you, the future of gaming is looking pretty darn good. It's beautiful. Look at this shot. I'm going to go ahead and press. There's a photo mode in here. Look at that. Such a beautiful shot. Let's go ahead and hide the menu. It's beautiful, man. Look at this walls right here. Looks really nice. The paint, pretty low. Looks like low res though, huh? Yeah. Looks kind of pixelated there. Let's go outside here. All right, let that auto exposure kick in. There you go. All right, so right here you can kind of see he's got a little bit of shadow. So it is partial, I guess, dynamic as far as the shadow goes. I'm gonna go ahead and back out so you can kind of see that better. I'm kind of curious to see, what kind of lighting that is. Maybe it's mixed. Sometimes they do mix it up a little bit, get a little bit dynamic, a little bit of baked. But yeah, he looks pretty good in there. You can actually hide him like that. And I did notice, I don't know if you played this game yet, I did notice that he used a lot of HDRI photos. If you look at that up there, that looks to me just like an HDRI dome image, like 2D. It's pretty stretched, which is kind of unfortunate because I know what they're trying to simulate, because there's stuff up there. So they can't just show you a photorealistic sky. And it sucks, because it kind of ruins it if you kind of look here, it's so pretty, and then you look up, it's like, oh, it's a picture, Because I think it is a picture. Pretty sure it is. Like HDRI type environment. But, that's cool. The game is actually still pretty fun. Just on a technical side of things. Obviously, again, with nanite, maybe something that they can improve later, actually putting, stuff up there, like mesh and geometry and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to go over, kind of just walk around in here and kind of show you this place, because I think it is pretty cool. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all like this video. I know I've been uploading a lot of Unreal Engine content. I'll see y'all later.